you all, I'm BlaqueWitchYaya. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Another continuation of our Orisha marathon, and today we are going to circle back with Shango. From my previous videos, you may know that Shango is very confident, some say cocky, very handsome, the star of the show, a performer, very much look at me. And one of his best known qualities is his dancing. When you look at him in videos, in pictures, and painting, more than likely he is doing some type of motion that revolves around dance. In the videos, he may actually be dancing in his poses. It may look like he about to break out into a dance. That's one of his best qualities. So of course there is a short pataki, a quick story behind how he actually gained that skill. Speaking of the fiery Orisha Shango, the product of the day is the Dragon's Blood Sage. I swear this sage has the smoothest burn, and I like to pull this bad boy out when I have something specific that I am working on and trying to remove, if you know what I mean. So I pull out my Dragon's Blood Sage, set my intention, and let the sage work for itself by purifying my aura, energy, and surroundings, and removing negative energy. You can get yours at BlaqueWitchYaya.com. Before we jump into the story, though, I do have to give this disclaimer that this story may not be the story that your baba, your titi, your elder, your boo-boo, your grandma told you, but this is one of many stories. The Orisha are very complex, passed down from tradition to tradition, generation to generation, so some details may be different. Feel free to let me know which story you learned down below, because I'm sure it has the same moral. So in this particular story, Orunmila is Shango's brother. I do have a video on Orunmila. I'll link that down below. Odumare gifted Orunmila the gift of music. But one fact about Orunmila, he stayed to himself. So him having the gift of music, he was kind of like, all right, Odumare, my man, thank you. I mean, cool. He wasn't really a festive type of person. He usually stayed to himself, studied his oracle, because that's what he was into. Like, okay, I know I got the gift of music, but this oracle stuff, I kind of like it. I like tapping into it. And Shango is, of course, aware of this. So he is like, how do my corny behind brother that just stayed to himself and studied them little oracles have the gift of music when me, Shango, look at me, handsome, when I walk in, I control a room. Shouldn't I have the gift of music? I mean, like, for real. So of course, Shango being Shango, he wanted the gift of music. He was like, I would love to add this to my repertoire. That'll just make me even better and have even more eyes on me. I must have it. And Odumare gifted Shango the gift of divination. So he's like, listen, you like oracles, I mean, come on now. So Shango continuously seen Orunmila just not tap into his gift of music. So Shango was like, okay, let me talk to my brother real quick. Man to man, brother to brother, mi hermano. I have a little proposition for you. How does this sound? You like oracles. I have the gift of divination. I like to show out. You got the gift of music. What if we do a little switcheroo? The divination will just be an enhancement of you understanding the oracle and make you a much better reader. And me, with the gift of music, I'll be able to tap into my skills of wanting to perform. So Orunmila literally did not argue. He's like, you know what, take this gift of music, I ain't using it, pass me that gift of divination so I could really do the things with the oracle. So Shango was pleased, and that's how he gained the gift of music and became the dancer, the performer, the drama, the star of the show that he is today. But this is just a quick story. Of course, the most important part of the story is the moral of the story. The moral of this story basically reminds us that we have free will. In this story, you would think, okay, Shango got divination, Orunmila got music, y'all got to stick to it. That's the gift you were given. Although you have interest in other areas, sorry, bud, that's the gift you have. But they knew that they have free will to tap into the skills that they wanted to if it felt like it would make them a better person and just make them overall happier. And that's the same free will we have in life. And that goes for us as well. You may be a nurse, like, all right, I went to school for nursing. This is what I do. I got to take care of people. Even though there's a side of you who loves to sing, who loves to write music. Who's to say just because you went to school for nursing, you have to stick with nursing? You can tap into whatever gift and skill you have if you feel that it will make you happy and just create joy for you. This is just a reminder that we are able to craft and create our reality. Shango knew, like, oh my gosh, if I had music, I'll be able to dance. I'll be able to be the star of the show. I'll be able to use my magic more. I'll really be able to tap into that. So he knew that what was meant for him. And Orunmila is like, I like to stay to myself and stay quiet and study. I don't really have a need for music, but he was able to stick with what he likes, which is oracle. And with Shango and his dancing, he just doesn't do the lean with it, rock with it for fun. There's actually purpose behind his dances. There are many dances he do where he's invoking his power, he's building himself up to do some things, he's attracting the female gaze. During many ceremonies, you will find people doing his dances to honor him or to channel him. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a very quick story as to how Shango received the gift of dance. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video, and like I always say, as above so below, as within so without, as the universe so the soul. Until next time, you guys, I'll show you.